Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Art of Creation Homestead. My name is Jason. We're in the kitchen. It's a fluid situation in here right now. We got something cooking on the stove. We've got something pulled out of the oven. Angel's there chopping up some sweet potatoes because we are going to show you how we do sweet potatoes. This is our favorite way to fix or to cook sweet potatoes, okay? So Angel's over here chopping these up, and I'm going to let her take it from here.
I'm going to show you how I make mashed sweet potatoes. And I have a little twist on them, of course.
Naturally.
These are white yams, and I'm just cutting them in slices.
That we grew, ones that we grew.
Yes. And I'm just adding them to a pot of cold water. Now I'm just going to dump this water off because this washes off some of the starch. You want to wash off some of that starch, that way they don't get all gluey and gunky. So I'm going to dump this water and get fresh water on them now. Now we ran some clean water, and I put these on over medium-high heat. And you want to put in a little bit of salt. You need that little bit of salt. So you want to put in just a little bit of salt. Just a couple good pinches. And now we're going to put a lid on them and let them cook until they're tender. These are all cooked up now. And you know that they're ready when you take your spoon and mash it and see it mash really easy.
I couldn't see it. Try it again.
See, it will mash really easy. See?
Okay,
just
there
mashed.
You go.
And now you will drain the water off, and then I'll show you what you do next. Now we're going to put it back on medium heat so it absorbs any excess water, because you know there's always going to be excess water. It'll only take just a couple of minutes to get rid of the rest of that water, because you don't want that water in there.
Why don't you want the water in there?
It will make your mashed sweet potatoes really loose.
Okay.
And also, it's just starchy water.
Water does not equate flavor.
No.
Right.
You want flavor. So you want to add butter and things like that. That's going to add flavor.
Gotcha.
Now, that didn't take long at all. Not even a full minute, probably, to get all that excess water off. Now I'm going to put in as much butter as you want.
Butter to taste.
The more butter, the better. I am using salted butter because that little bit of salt just does wonders. So you want to start mashing them and start mashing that butter in.
You just got a basic hand masher, right?
I've just got a basic hand masher. There's no need for a mixer with this or anything. Just a basic hand masher will do. And you just want to mash them up. Now, I will tell you, if you can find white yams or white sweet potatoes anywhere, they are going to be stiffer than a regular orange sweet potato. A regular orange sweet potato can sometimes even be a little loose when you mash them. I'm going to add some more butter, by the way.
More butter?
Yes, more butter. I know Jason doesn't want more butter, but...
Hey, you can have as much butter as you want.
Now, like I said, the orange sweet potatoes are going to be much looser. These have a higher starch content. So, the white sweet potatoes are going to be a little stiffer when you mash them.
It's got good flavor, though.
Yes, so you may, if you're doing regular orange sweet potatoes, you probably won't have to do this, but with a white one, you may want to add a little bit of heavy cream or milk to loosen them up a little bit. But now we are going to add just a little bit of brown sugar. Not a ton.
Again, it's brown sugar to taste.
Yes.
Right?
The white yams are so sweet, I'm only adding about 2 tablespoons or so.
Yeah.
And we'll taste it after and see what we need.
One thing you got to remember is when you add that brown sugar, you're covering up sweet potato flavor.
Yes.
You don't want to cover it up.
You do not want to cover it up.
You just want flavor to go with it.
These are looking really good, with even without any cream.
They smell wonderful.
After tasting, we may need just a tiny bit more brown sugar, but not much. Probably not even a full tablespoon.
Because that's not the key ingredient here.
No.
That's not what's going to set these apart.
Now, what I do to make these different If you have never tried cardamom, which is this.
This cardamom powder.
If you have never tried cardamom with sweet potatoes, you need to.
Yeah, it's so good.
They pair extremely well together. Cardamom is also very strong. You do not want to overdo it. I am doing about a half of a teaspoon or so for this amount.
About a teaspoon.
Well, I'm not going to do a teaspoon. I just dumped extra out in my hand so that I can sprinkle.
It's strong.
It's strong.
Yeah. So you do
It adds almost like a citrusy note.
It's so good.
It pairs so well with sweet potatoes.
I can smell it so strong back here.
Yes.
And also when it gets warm, it brightens it. It pops out, right?
Yes.
It really does. Aromatic.
It's such a bright flavor.
Yeah.
Now you want to taste them and make sure that you have enough cardamom and enough butter, and make sure you don't need to add any cream or anything like that. And I actually think we can stand a little bit more cardamom.
I thought so.
But that's entirely up to your taste buds.
It is going to be. It is going to be so.
But it makes all the difference in the world.
Add some and then check it out and see how you feel about it. Okay, now I'm going to get to taste these straight out of the pot. Perfect. So awesome. And good amount of cardamom because you can taste it, but it's not strong. And cardamom, you don't want to overpower your sweet potatoes. You want to assist, right? You want to assist the sweet potatoes, and so you can get that fresh sweet potato flavor from us because we grew these, but they get assisted by the brown sugar and by the cardamom, and it really creates a nice flavor, a wonderful, wonderful taste in your mouth, and a unique twist on a classic sweet potato. So thank you guys so much for watching. We do appreciate it. Hey, my name is Jason. This is Angela Cades, Art of Creation Homestead. We love y'all. God bless you and goodbye.